Welcome back to comics, to Hot Comics TV on Gigant by Hiroya Oku. This is number 2. Oh my god, how can I talk about this? This is so crazy. This manga. But I stuck to this like Gantz. I'm going to talk about it because I think it's worth talking about it. These are the adventures of Papiko, who is a girl who's gifted by having a beautiful figure in two specific places, as you can sort of tell. But she's more than that. She's a defender of the planet as much as she is beautiful, and also she does perform in films where adults like to perform things to each other. Implying all of that, this manga is already finished. It ran from 2017 to 2021, and it's all 10 volumes. I don't know how easy available this is right now, but I'm pretty sure you can still get it. And if you cannot get the manga, you can always look it up, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to find it somewhere, if you know what I mean. I like the works of Hiroya Oku. I like his character design. I like his storytelling. It comes down into a little bit of ridiculous premises. I guess I like crazy stuff like that. So we're picking up on the story after Papiko got dumped her boyfriend, her abusive boyfriend. And this is the one that made me laugh the most because of how Ray behaves with Papiko. Papiko reminds me of girls that I've met before, that their drive is to eat. Papiko is just one of those girls that likes to, everything is eating on these mangas. They're eating at a restaurant, they're eating all the time. There's like, that's one of the past things that they do all the time, constantly. So on this one, Ray finally grows. Finally gets the strength to actually ask her out, and he goes, would you go out with me? And she just doesn't know, because maybe, she gives her like that answer because he's a lot younger. He's maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years younger than she is. She's, I think, 21, whether he's just still a high schooler in his final year of high school. And he's a big movie nerd. His dad is a film director, and he does to purchase films of adult natures, as I said before. And this is the thing that captured my attention in this manga, because there is this hovering like satellite or spaceship of gargantuan sort of specs out there in outer space, hovering on the atmosphere of the planet. And wacky things are happening. Like in the previous episode, feces started to rain down from the sky, and people are going, what the hell's happening? And on top of that, there's these characters that are riding around, and one of them transfer his power to Papiko through this kind of like timer watch thing that attaches to your skin physically, and thus Papiko gains his powers. And there's a reason I always call it Gigant, not because she's gifted, but because she grows into a gigantic, ginormous scale. Like, I don't know, like a superhero, So, and all of that is, I guess, it's Oku's way of kind of criticizing the Western comics, like, to be more precise, what do you call it, superhero comics, because he puts the ridicule that's happening on that. And anyway, yeah, this is when after Ray sort of asks her, like, I want to go out with you, and she says maybe, and then her answer is like, she's still reluctant because she just came out of like an abusive relationship, and she's sort of saying, I'm in trouble. Why should I do that? Anyway, I don't know how the hell I'm traveling through this comic book. I can't show anything on this thing, and because Ray is also one track minded. I think I flagged this page because I liked what I saw here. So weird, bizarre things are happening on the planet, like dragons. Maybe this is a jive to Game of Thrones, because I think this was still happening when Game of Thrones was still around on TV. On cable, I mean. So there's a dragon flying around, and people go, "Ah, look! Look up in the sky!" And these things are happening, and we still don't know what are the reasons of all of this. So let me take a look at what's happening in here. Oh yeah, and finally, this is the part that made me laugh the most, because Ray is kind of like asking her out, and he goes, "Come on, please," and she's not sure, and he just starts bawling, crying, and I thought that was hilarious. This kid couldn't hold himself. He was just like crying like a little kid. And she finally agrees to the whole thing, and she starts going out with him. And he's, do you think we can do things that couples do? And she's like going out to dinner. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. She's wearing Gantz hat. I want a Gantz hat. See, UFOs are appearing in the sky. So weird, bizarre things start happening that people cannot understand why they're happening. More Gantz hats. Wow. And I think Papiko is starting to understand starting to like and enjoy the company and the relationship that Ray's giving her. Meanwhile, Ray's parents don't like. I mean, no, not both of them. His dad is cool with it, but his mom is very, very critical. She doesn't like that he's not bringing the girlfriend that he's spending time with, and she's just criticizing who is she, what does she do, and I think later on they reveal that she's an adult actress that performs movies with other actors who perform with her. In the meanwhile, all of this is happening in outside. Crazy stuff is happening, like the sky turning black, and these gigantic monsters just appear out of nowhere. I like the premise of this, kind of like it's almost like the invasion that happened on the original Gantz, and these giant monsters appear that look like demons, if anything. And they start creating havoc across the world. And later on, Papiko will become the saving grace for humanity. This is what's happening in America. Yeah, so again, he's having a go. Oh my god, Oku's crazy. Hiroya Oku. So this is the giant that's defending New York or America. He's got an American flag and whatnot, and he's fighting the Mr. Puffing Fresh from Ghostbusters. Oh my god, so funny. Oh, when I saw that, I was sort of went, okay, you got me now. I will spend my money on your comic book. Oh god. So these monsters are creating havoc. Things are gonna get gnarly later on. So Papiko still at this stage doesn't know what's going on, and these monsters are just destroying things, just rampaging like Godzilla. You know that psychology that Godzilla brings into the table, that is just gigantic force of nature is coming to destroy, and no one can do anything about it. That disaster ideology, it's very well ingrained and embedded on Japanese comics, and escapism sort of material that the Japanese sort of bring into the table. So again, this monster, it's just creating havoc in Tokyo, and nobody knows what to do. And Papiko will grow enormously gigantic. I can't show that up, but you can sort of see that she's all buck naked. And she's gonna go buck naked and fight this monster toe to toe. It's just outrageously crazy, this manga. And in the last minute, when Ray's about to get crushed, Papiko comes in and rescues the day. Anyway, to be continued, huh? This is also... Yeah, my girlfriend's larger than life. That's what a quote. That was Gigant number 2. Awesome manga. I recommend highly for everybody to read this. If you have nothing to read right now, start reading this. You'll have a laugh. I know I did. Anyway, thank you for so much for your time. Please like and subscribe and all those good things. Until next time, thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.